Howdy ho, folks. It's the Smoking Pipeliner, also known as the most reliable and trusted source for tobacco reviews anywhere else in the world. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me reviewing another tobacco. And just go ahead and discard all these other bozos and clowns out there trying to pass themselves over as review experts. Please. Not to mention, their channels are infested with bots. They can't be trusted. They've got an agenda. This is 100% bot-free channel. You know what I'm talking about. These guys with all the views, and those views just climb on up real quick. They're bots. They are phony, fraudulent pipe smokers. So today, smoking the new Billy Bud Blonde. Yeah, I got a tin of this stuff just because I got to try it. Just got to try it. It sounded so intriguing to me. I was a fan of the regular Billy Bud for a while. I thought it was a pretty good blend. I've not had it in a while, which I will have to revisit that one. I've got some in the cellar. I'm going to have to dig it out, dust it off, and smoke it. Now, this is really, other than the cigar leaf, there's not too much comparison to the original Billy Bud from my mentality. There's no Latakia in here for one. And there's Virginia's in here for two. Let's get down to it. There's Burley. That's similar. So anyway, a blend of bright Virginia flake, white Burley chopped, cigar leaf, and a touch of Perique. Let's take a look at this tobacco, shall we? Popping the tin open. It's you can see it. It's I'd like to say a ribbon cut. It's more like a hodgepodge of ground up tobacco and stems. And here's a stem right here. You have to like pull this. You don't want to smoke that. But there's a bunch of these in here, and that's the Cornell and Diehl attention to detail that I don't like sometimes. As you find like tobacco stems in their tobacco. When you smoke that, it's going to be real bitter tasty. And it does say in the description here, a blend of bright Virginia flake. In the midst of all this ribbon cut, then there's these fully constructed flakes in here, which, I mean, you're going to want to probably break that up in the blend as you're or before you put in the pipe, because one little Virginia flake topped off with a bunch of ribbon cut in the midst of that, it's going to throw your kind of bowl temperature off, or you're going to get to that Virginia flake and then that's going to burn slow, and then the ribbon cut around it's going to burn quicker. I don't know. I don't understand why there's just big chunks of Virginia flake in here. Don't understand it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm a consumer. Oh, I'm being too harsh on the Cornell and everybody. It's just an amazing tobacco. Oh my God, you just have to get this. These guys are geniuses out here. Oh, how did they do it? Is that what you wanted to listen to? Is that what you're looking for? No, it's not, because that's why you're tuned to me. This is pretty good though, by the way. Other than those complaints, picking out stems. I'm just used to picking out stems and stuff in Cornell and Diehl's blends, so not a big deal to me. I just didn't want you to open it up and be surprised. I was surprised by the chunks of Virginia flake in the midst of a ribbon cut. I was surprised about that. And this has only been tinned for a couple months. That's the other complaint about Cornell and Diehl's blends. You don't know how young their tobacco is. If this stuff was in the field only a mere 6 months ago or something, it's going to be completely different a couple years from now when it's just had time to just age for even that amount of time. So, but anyway, let's get on with the smoking, shall we? Yes, let's do it. It's good. It's nothing like the original Billy Bud. Um, so the other Billy Bud's, more or less a Latakia cigar leaf burley thing. It's more of a Virginia heavy blend. At least I can taste the sweet Virginia, which I like. And it's a real grassy tasting Virginia right now because I think it's because it's so young. I don't think this is aged Virginia at all. So usually when Virginias are really fresh, they're real grassy tasting, in my opinion. And when you age them for a while, they get more, the fermentation goes on, and so you get a lot more of the citrusy and, dank, crawl space, fruity, rotten fruit taste. I don't know, whatever. You get the fermented dark fruit that some people like to insinuate that Virginia's. I don't know what a dark fruit is other than a bunch of different fruits mixed together that are dark. I don't know. Never understood that reference. I guess you can taste anything in here that you want if your imagination goes wild with you. The Burley really is a small player in this. Unlike the other one, or the regular Billy Bud, where the Burley takes more of a prominent role. The cigar leaf, I don't know how much is in here, but it's just a kind of a condiment, I think. Even if there's a lot in here, I'm not sure. It's still, it's not a prominent flavor, but it definitely smooths out the mix. I do like this blend quite a bit. I will be smoking this one up with no problem. As I'm a big fan of cigar leaf blends. And Cornell and Diehl does do a pretty good job of putting together some good cigar leaf blends as of late, and have always. So that's why I was excited to try this one. New cigar leaf blend. Oh wow, Billy Bud Blonde. Ooh. Can't help but get a little excited, even though I'm a little cynical too. It's a nice medium-bodied smoke, and this one could be smoked at any time. I could see this being a great morning smoke with a great cup of coffee, and later at night smoke. It's not bitey at all. I just dried it out just for maybe a half hour.
Do me a favor, huh? Wake me when you're done.
And the perique in this is not heavy. It says a touch of perique. You can taste it. There's a little bit of spice there, a little zip. I actually think this would be better if there was a little bit more perique in it, quite honestly, but I'm not complaining. I do like this, the perique in this matches very well. This is a very good blend. I approve of this blend, yes. I might have to invest in a quarter pallet of this for the cellar. Hey, I haven't even checked if they have this in bulk. If they have this in bulk, I will stock up on this. The regular Billy Bud's bulk staple, which they've recently, well, they've always had it available in tins, but now they've given the regular Billy Bud a label instead of just like that old generic label they used to put on their bulk blends in the tin department. I've never understood that either. They've pretty much all their bulk stuff they've always had available in the tin, but they always have generic artwork and stuff on those blends. Until recently, they started dressing them up a little bit. So, been very confusing, Cornell and Diehl, and all their millions of blends. Hell, they're past millions. They're in the zillions, aren't they?
That's not funny.
This is the third bowl I've had of it, so, and all three bowls have been consistently good. It's probably gonna cob. I'll have to give it a whirl in a corn cob. But it's very good in a mirror. Briars? What's the point? No point in trying a briar. Briars are garbage. You guys still, for crying out loud, smoking out of those junky pieces of wood called briar pipes? See, you're getting all mad. You're already dislike. I'm getting out of here. This guy's so asinine. Then get the hell out of here. Why are you still watching me then? Bye-bye now.